I'm Katrina. This is Sow and Tare. Welcome to the week in review for the week of February 12th, 2024. I think that's what it is. Anyway, welcome. I've been sick. I'm finally getting over it. This past week I've been sick. I didn't do a whole lot outside, so I do have some clips to share, and then I'll take you for a little bit of stuff in the yard. It's supposed to rain. We're about to be on flood watch and wind advisory too. And we already had a lot of wind today. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this video. Next week there probably won't be a week in review because I got a new computer. Yay. But I need Best Buy to switch over my computer. So that's going to happen, and I'll get it back hopefully before the live. And yeah. Anyway, let's share around the yard. Hi, sweetie. We might have to kick you off because we're going to have breakfast out here. Yeah. How you doing, little man? We got to kick you off. Yeah. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Huh? Beep, beep. We're going to sit out here. Yeah, we're gonna sit out here. No, you're not moving? Then at least scoot over. You're kind of in the middle. You are. You're kind of in the middle. Yeah, excuse me. Excuse me. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Don't move your tail. Your tail. Yes, I'm joining you. But you're bigger than you look. Scooch, buddy. Scooch. I know. You're not ready to get up, are you? So as I said, I've been not feeling well, so I did not collect all my little starts from the my little broccoli wannabes. Tree collards, but that's okay. These are still edible. They might be a little bitter. I might try them. I have several of those. They're feeding the bees right now. And the miner's lettuce is starting to flower. So this is what miner's lettuce flowers looks like. Their seeds are super tiny. Anyway, I was going to freeze dry some of those for some green powder because it's good to vitamin C. And these right here are borage, so that's what this plant is. Hi, Bee. Sorry. Yes, hi, and you may be in this too. What do you need? It's so funny. He sees me out here, he's like, oh, I must be near you, but don't pick me up. Hello, boy. The jade is starting to flower. We have so much borage along these edges. I need to harvest some. I want to freeze dry some of that too to do, they taste like cucumber, the leaves. And if you powder it, it tastes like cucumber. Use it in ziti sauce. These guys are flowering. Not edible, but they're cool. Ground cherries actually fruited all winter long, and they're continuing to fruit. And Anna apple is about to bloom. The bunnies are enjoying some willow branch. Here, Mommy. You want some of this? Hmm? It's so funny, they'll position it exactly how they want it if you hold sticks for them. Parmesan does that a lot with his chewing sticks. Willow is a good one for rabbits. Willow and apple are the two go-to. Alright, mama girl. We'll leave that right there for you. Okay? I gave Rigatoni one that had multiple branches because she tends to lose her sticks down the bottom. Looks like she's already done a number on it. Yeah, I did. I got one that's special for you like that. Special, special. So when I'm standing here with both hutches open, sometimes Rigatoni gets the short end of the stick, as they say, because I gotta be on baby duty watching them. But she's a good girl. Yeah, here's a stick I gave her. It prevents it from going down right away. She did a good number on it last couple minutes though. Good job, baby. This desert gold peach tree is always the first to bloom, first to fruit, and it looks amazing. It also had never lost all its leaves, so doing that whole route too. Oh, we got some bees out. Look at that. Well, looks like all those seedlings that came up in this bed that I think was turnip are no longer there. That's sad. Alright, chickies, I only have one of these. Slug. Alright, who wants it? Oh, you're down on your game, lady. You are. You're down on your game. She usually gets them. She didn't get down fast enough. You didn't see what it was, did you, honey? You didn't see what I know, I only have one. I'm sorry. Good job, Oviraptor. I'm sorry, girls. I don't have any more. I'll go get you something fun, though, okay? How about some grass? You guys like grass. I'll be right back. Alright, honeys. Happiness is on its way. Yeah. It is. How do I move this? No, 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 no. Get back. And she's so excited. Yeah, honey, I didn't give it to you yet. You don't care? There goes. There you go. There you go. They love their greens. You guys still have squash in there you haven't eaten. What's up with that? Smilo found the seeds. Good girl, Smilo. Look at her go for all those seeds. Good girls. Rexy, you haven't inspected yet. What happened? No inspection? Go inspect. She usually inspects. Rexy usually inspects when I redo the wood chips. So, for the longest time, I used those pine shavings from Tractor Supply in their coop. And then I was like, why? I have a bunch of wood chips. So as long as they're not cedar, I put them in. And they've been working really, really well. I just cleaned them out. And it's so funny because the girls are interested in what came out of there. Well, Smilo's interested in that plant I gave her. But they're always so interested to go through what was in their living quarters. And I like that this opens up and the door closes down. Looks like that. The whole thing's a door. Works for me. Well guys, I did a whole video about worms and cleaned out the chicken coop and a whole bunch of stuff, and I forgot I had an egg in my pocket. Luckily it was in this pocket, and I did not make a pocket omelet. It's nice when mama and baby lay next to each other. I can pet both of them at the same time. Daffodils exploded this week and last week. It's awesome. Mushrooms. Life in the garden, under the garden. This is Yuva's Creek further down from that crossing I keep showing. And there's another road crossing here. And let's see, right about here on the bank there is where the water came up to last year with all that flooding. I don't know if it quite got to the walkway over there or not, but water got pretty high last year. I know we're in flood watch early this coming week, but I don't think we're expected to get nearly as much rain as any of our storms last year. This picture gives a baseline of the creek, but also there is a heron there, and we have some really cool lichen on some rocks. Look at those waves. Well, they would be waves. This is a mud puddle in a parking lot. We're in a wood advisory. The peppermint is growing up through this. I have tons of grass weeds. I am feeding those to the animal, the grass, not peppermint. And look at that. Look at the dark sky over there. Anyway, so this is the peach tree. This is the desert gold. It's the earliest peach I have. And so hopefully it doesn't get too windy. It's already been really windy today. But it is in full bloom. I did not do any pruning on this last year because I only want to prune it after it fruits. I don't want to promote any more growth, and I gotta wait until after it rains anyway, so it's pretty cool though. So the dragon fruit is also growing. We'll see if we ever get fruit off these things. This is one that had 2 fruits on it, and I got 2 fruits on it, but it was already pollinated by the time it came to me. Since then, this has had a couple flowers. The one over here has had 1 flower, which that one was, it was a shell of a flower. When I came back from a work trip, it made me very angry. And this other one over here hasn't really done anything. So anyway, check in on the saffron. This is grassy stuff. And I'm going to do a video here pretty soon about this. This is aloe. This came in a little tiny pot like that big. That's how big it was when I planted it. You can see it has tons of babies here. So little baby plants. I should probably separate those. But I am going to do a video on how to use this guy, because that is the fun part, is using the stuff that you grow, especially things that are really cool like aloe. All right, nothing growing over here. Everything I planted hasn't come up. No peas, no broccoli. Not yet. And so that's a little frustrating. I do know the rain happened a lot and may have impacted the seeds. So I know, the only thing I know that came up in the front, the nasturtiums came up, and they came up great. I should go back out there and show you guys those. And then I believe they were turnips. There were those little seeds in the corner of a Ziploc bag that came loose. And those ones did come up, but then we had a bunch of rain and I think they just didn't survive. I don't know if they got cut off by like, you know, a slug or something, or if they just got too much water. I don't know. Anyway, there we go. So here's a daffodil right here. That's how tall it is. I'm standing up. So how do you get tall daffodils like this? Like, this is past my hip. Basically make a bush grow over them. You can see them coming up from this bush, and that's not on purpose. That's just the bush got bigger and I didn't move them. This is not a daffodil bush. It's actually growing from below. And then this is a second kind right here. They're a little lighter. And then look at them all. They're all struggling to get up through to the sun. And then this is a third type that isn't flowering yet. Has thinner leaves and slightly smaller flowers, so that'll come up soon. Something else that has been really cool is that these are starting to bud. I don't know where that focused on. So all of the citrus are starting to bud, and those will be flowers here soon. And that one up there. I have some ripe fruits. We did open up a cara, I think it was last year, or not last year, last week. And then the Travoya has some green fruits. And look at those buds. They're all over the tree. There's gonna be lots of Travoya oranges. There's the fun bud of a Meyer lemon. Look at that. I have been starting to use lemons. They're finally starting to get to the point where some of them are getting ripe. So I did juice a lot of lemons and put lemon juice in the refrigerator and made guacamole. I made guacamole and then I freeze dried it, and it works. It reconstitutes perfectly. And yes, I would have used limes if I had them. I don't have them. My lime tree died back to the roots. And that is what's coming up. I have no idea what the rootstock was, but there you go. It never gave me limes anyway. These guys have been funny. Look at that. So there's that fluff that I took out of the nest box from ravioli. They've been laying underneath there, some of them, about half of them. Well, that's not true. About half of the ones that are laying underneath there. Look at you. Look at you guys. So they do enjoy that little cave there. I thought they were going to disperse everything, but they are not dispersing everything. You know, that being said, there's no eggs under there right now, and there's one egg over here. This lady's standing over one. Huh. You want to move so we can see the egg? There's the egg. So it's a little early for them to be laying, but it looks like one of them already did. You're gonna check it out too? Yeah? You're so funny. So they got some of the zucchini hybrids that are, I opened some and some of them were just a little bit weird and then like hard. Hi, sweetie. And some of them, you know, like the tops and stuff, we're putting through the freeze dryer. Hi, Rigatoni. Rigatoni gets her nest box tomorrow, don't you? She's been coming up to get pet, which has not been her typical thing. She typically is like okay with getting pet, but doesn't seek it out. And the past couple of weeks, she's been coming over to get pet. And I know, you always want pets. Are you jealous right now? Alright. And Rigatoni and her babies are doing well. They're doing so good. They are going to, this week, go away from mom and get their own penthouse. So, hi baby. Oh, sweeties. I know, I did not forget about you. She's always like, what about me? They're doing really well, and Miss Ravioli should also be pregnant again. So it'll give her a couple weeks to dry off, and then she'll have more babies to take care of. And she loves babies. You guys are having fun with that stick, aren't you? They're just rolling it back and forth. Hi. Hello. Babies will play with anything, right? They're doing good. Alright, I'm just going to leave this camera on here because this little girl is being really funny. She's kicking everything over. There we go. Did you lay an egg? There's an egg in there now. Did you lay an egg? You gonna go in and check? You're pretty funny. What I thought was going to happen is that they were going to distribute that around, but what they did is they dug under it, which is pretty funny. These are quince flowers. This is a decorative quince. It's not really meant for fruit. It does have fruit. And I've never had the fruit because the squirrels always get it. It's very pretty though. Look at how shiny and dark these beet leaves are. This is from, so this one's seeded last year and is regrowing some growth. Look at that. It's right here by the daffodils. Look at that. And this is again another beet that seeded last year. It's going for year number 2. Super strong. These guys are doing really well. They also got some squash, and pumpkin. Why are you guys over in the corner? Earlier this fell over. It's completely full. I don't think it's so much as fell over as got blown over, because the umbrella over here was over and then this was over. Luckily it landed on the sandbox, so nobody got squished. But that is something that happened. So I made it sturdy. It's somewhat sturdy now. Hopefully it doesn't blow over again. If it does, I think it'll hit the sandbox again, and I might be looking to attach it to the actual wall of the garage. This is the garage right here. I was going to do that before, but then I was concerned that if they flush and fly behind it, then they might, bump their head on it. and so I chose not to. Now I do like to have a space behind there because they like to go on the outside. I could change it. My original idea for that was to actually cut off one of these handles and put it against the building and then attach it. I might still do that. I don't know. I haven't decided. What do you guys think? It's worked up till now, and it's full. It has like nearly 100 pounds of food in there, and it fell over. Glad it didn't squish any birds. So when it fell over, it spilled a bunch of food right here, and they have been working on that. Might taste better off the ground, huh guys? Now my reasoning for having the jumbo wilds in here was basically not to disturb the other ones while that was going on. But the reason why I hatched this batch is so I could pick some males, some new males. I think what I'm going to be doing is adding them here pretty soon and go from there. I think adding the males that are new will put up the viability of the eggs. They had pretty good viability last hatch though. I think I will move some females over there as well. But I think there's several males that are good to pick from. They all look pretty good. I know I had one big male. He was like much bigger than the rest, and he did not make it. He was one of the ones that didn't make it, but that's okay. He's a survivors. So I would say in the next couple weeks, I'll probably move those ones over. Pick the ones I'm picking and move them over. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I really, really hope you will join us because you're invited. I really hope you would join us for the live chat. That's tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And we talk about all things homesteading related. So anything homesteading related, ask questions, bring discussion topics, come just to listen, learn, and somewhere in the middle, I have a topic of discussion. That is a pre-planned thing, just a fun little extra thing to learn. And it's always a fun time. So you're invited. Bring a friend. Thank you for watching. And reminder, next week we probably won't have a week in review. I might have another video to replace that, and that's because my computer is going to be transferred over to another computer. It's just going to take some time, so I don't want to promise that I'm going to have it there. I did tell them I needed it back and functional before Monday at night, so for the live chat. So we will see you tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific time, and have a wonderful day.